This week on The Core.
Junction, 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 junction.
Today we're going to be spending the day in the life of a Trotro Mate. By seeing the world through their eyes, we'll be able to understand the ins and outs of life on the road. The most popular form of transport in Accra, Trotros have long been the backbone of urban transportation in Ghana, keeping people and the economy moving. Helping to facilitate transportation, Trotros travel along short and long routes from station to station, located at strategic points in the suburbs, bringing commuters within the proximity of their homes and workplaces. Today we'll be spending the day with Emmanuel Ntow. We wasted no time, straight into the Trotro as the vehicle was full and ready to go. So today I have to do your job, right? And I can see already it's very pressurized. Okay, we kind of have to like run in. So you have to teach me very quickly what I need to be shouting. I need to be you for today. Okay. So Spintex Junction.
Yeah, junction, junction.
Junction, junction, junction.
Yes.
Okay. How much should I be taking money from people? How much is it?
It's not one. It starts from 1 cedi 40 pesos. The highest is 2 cedi 20 pesos.
How do I know what to take from people?
You ask the person where
they're going.
Is going to analyze.
Emmanuel showed me how it's done. Flower pot. So it's 140, yeah? Flower pot.
Yeah, 1 cedi 40 pesos.
So do I need to ask anybody else if they're going to flower pot?
Yeah, you can ask.
Anybody going flower pot? Our first stop.
Junction.
Junction. To be honest, I had no idea what I was supposed to do. I'm just gonna watch, okay, what you do. Did I mention I'm not that great at maths?
Oh, wait.
I'm so confused. So you have to be good at maths,
Yeah,
right?
In calculating and yes.
Like on the spot. There's no schedule, no map outlining routes, so I guess everyone is going to have to sit tight as I start shouting the destination. Junction, junction, junction. Junction. No? Okay. Oh, God. Annette. Junction. I'm really bad at this. So how did you have to learn? Did you learn with somebody?
Yes. The first time I came into it, somebody taught me how to do it.
How did you feel that first day?
It wasn't easy.
Because you have to remember who's paid, you have to remember how much to give them,
Yes.
where the bus stops are, to shout.
Junction, junction.
Junction, 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 junction. She said, oh, my God, it's a junction. Junction. Junction, 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 junction. That's good, yeah? Junction. Junction, junction, junction. Junction. Junction.
Coke.
Coke. Coke. I have to say Coke or junction?
No,
Junction.
that's the bus stop.
Okay. Junction, 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 junction. Junction, 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 junction. Junction, junction. Hello. Junction. It's like oh. Next stop, Coke.
Junction.
Junction, junction. We have to do this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, junction. Aha. Junction. Be serious, Emeline. Be serious. speaking was a bit of a struggle with everyone in the Trotro, so as soon as it started to empty, I grabbed the chance to get to know Emmanuel. So how long have you been a Trotro mate for?
For 2 years.
And how did you get into it?
My brother.
Okay,
Yes, my brother.
so he was a Trotro mate as well?
No, he's a driver.
He's a driver. Oh, okay. So he kind of like brought you in to be his mate?
Yes.
Ah, that's interesting. And is he still driving now?
Yes, he's still driving.
Would you want to be a driver after?
I want to go to nursing training.
Pardon?
Nursing training.
Nursing. Okay, that's cool. How long is the training for nursing?
For 3 years.
3 years. Okay. That's amazing. So you're kind of like saving money to go into nursing.
Yes.
That's cool. Would you have wanted to be a Trotro mate long term?
No.
If you didn't have nursing?
Well, if like I'm not planning to go to school by next year, I also collect my license and start driving.
Okay, so the next step would be to be a driver. Okay. And then what's like the best part of your day? Like maybe the passengers, or what would be the best part of your day, and then the worst part of your day?
Sometimes when you are collecting the money, some of them will be angry with you, fighting with you. So from that point, that would be my bad side. Like sometimes you get passengers in and out, then the work will be very good.
Do you get like with people you see every day? You do? So then it kind of builds kind of a community, right? Like, hey, morning, you see them leave, okay, good day. No?
No.
Also, like, you're very good at maths.
Yes.
Collecting the money, thinking quickly. Have you always been good at maths?
Yes.
Ah. So it's important, yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it in math, because somebody will give you bigger money, or you have to calculate where it's going and deduct your own and give him his balance. So yeah, it's all calculation.
It's not easy.
Yes. If you are not good in calculation, you can't be late. They will cheat you.
How much does a Trotro mate get, like, on a normal day?
It depends on the work that you do. That after deducting the car fees, and then when you finish buying petrol or diesel, then the left will be your the drivers and your own. So sometimes the driver will share it into 3 and he will take 2, then he'll give you 1. But others, they will give you what is from their heart.
That's nice. So they'll give you like maybe 50-50.
Yes.
What does he give you? Is he given from the heart?
Yes.
Okay. So that's nice. So then you can save small.
Yes.
Okay, so we have to shout roundabout. Okay. What happens if you get a sore throat? Like if you're ill, you roundabout. You know? Like what happens then?
Then you have to sit at home and rest.
Okay. Palace. Okay.
But to the Wednesday,
Okay. Now?
oh, whatever, every hour, to the Wednesday.
The struggle, roundabout. Okay, bye. Bye. Bye, baby. If shouting and counting was a struggle, opening the door was another. Medasi, have a lovely day, guys. I couldn't claim defeat from a door. Yo! I opened the door. Okay. Sorry, guys. The driver wasn't too pleased, but I managed. Roundabout, roundabout. Roundabout. Hey, roundabout. I started to get the hang of it. Roundabout. Roundabout, roundabout. Roundabout, roundabout. Oh, what? Roundabout, roundabout. So we're around the corner, right? We're nearly there. We're nearly there, right? Yeah, okay. Roundabout, roundabout! Nobody here now, so what's the next stop? We're now going to roundabout. Okay. So guys, we'll be alighting at the next stop, which will be roundabout. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, thank you very much. That was very intense and also very enjoyable to learn a bit more about what you do like on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, thank you very much for letting me be with you. So good luck for the rest of the day. But that is all for us. So make sure you watch same time next week and we'll be back for more A Day in the Life. Who will be spending a day with? Well, make sure you check it out to find out. Let's go. I feel we need a drink. Before we go to break, we catch up with Chris, a young entrepreneur revolutionizing Trotros. Okay, so Chris, you recently got involved with a business venture that is in Trotros.
Yep.
So tell me a bit more about that.
Okay. So it's a company called Trotro TV. We do digital advertising in public transport across Ghana. So we put advertising players inside of their vehicles.
That's so cool.
And we show entertainment, comedy, music videos, sports, alongside advertising.
Okay, so it's kind of like you'll be sat in a Trotro, and if you know your data goes off or whatever, you can kind of just sit and watch the TVs.
Exactly so.
That's amazing.
It's just a new medium for brands to engage with consumers.
How do you think that will change like the whole advertising market?
For us, we see it as a way in which we can guarantee impressions. You know, when we're speaking to people about their TV viewing habits, when an advert comes on, they change the channel. But for us, you kind of can't avoid us. So
you're kind of forced to watch it, right?
Exactly so.
And impressions means how many people watch it with their eyes, right?
Exactly so. Eyeballs. Yeah.
Eyeballs. So impressions equals eyeballs, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And then why Ghana?
So I'm actually originally from Ghana. I schooled here for a while, and I was just looking to come back. I've always had it in my mind that I'll be coming back. And yeah, I've made it finally.
So Ghana is here.
Exactly.
So where do you see yourself going with, or where do you see yourself in the future with this?
So we are looking to expand not just across Ghana but across Africa. So we are looking at other countries in which we can hopefully get a similar business model going.
Fantastic. That's really exciting. Well, I wish you the best, and it's like the driver's about to go on, so let's go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome. After the break, join us for WX6 and Talent on the Streets. This week on WX6, we go into the streets of Accra to find out, where does the name Trotro come from?
Trotro in our local dialect, it means local transport, and I think it originated from an old currency we were using called Trotro.
The Trotro means it's not a passenger, it's a passenger's car. Yeah, that's what it means.
Coin, little coin. I don't know what the value is, but this is what I had. And so Trotro, so little coin, and so that's it. I actually like Trotros. For a long time, I haven't sat on a Trotro. So I remember 2-3 years ago, I decided that after my radio show, I just put on a cap, jump into a Trotro, and go from A to B. It was a really, really nice experience.
Back in their days, the money they spent typically from the Akan land was Tro, and from any language, maybe the Queen's currency, maybe that's the P or the pence or the shilling or that smallest bit of the coin.
Yeah, transportation within the city, you just pay Tro and you are there. So the name Tro, because we pay Tro for the services, and it becomes Trotro. Yes, 1975 was the first time I boarded a Trotro in Accra. Yes, and the experience was great. Then it was costing more than Tro. Yes, because it has upgraded. So it means it started way back. I mean, when I believe when I was a kid.
Here is our answer. It evolved from the Ga language word tro, meaning 3 pence. That is the penny coin that were in use in the colonial days of the Gold Coast, now Ghana. Those vehicles charged each passenger 3 pence per trip, hence it was dubbed Trotro. Though the penny is no longer used and the fare has been inflated in multiples, the old name still stands. Incidentally, it's interesting to note that the same type of vehicles in Kenya got their name from the fare of 3 pence, a trip per passenger as charged in Ghana. In Kenya, the vehicles are called matatu. The suffix tatu in Swahili means 3. In form and style, the Trotro have changed over the years. The Trotro system also works around a tenant central of Ghanaian society, waiting. The driver wants to make as much money as possible, so the bus doesn't take off until it's full. These minivans provide a vital public service by transporting up to 20 passengers around the city and countryside. So I'm looking for a guy, a skater, under the name Ganyobi. Do you know where I can find him? Okay, cool. Thank you. So I think we found our talent on the street. Ganyobi, Emeline, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm very impressed with what you're doing and it looks exciting. I'm not sure I'm going to try today.
You have to.
I have to try. Okay, but first let me speak and let's get to know who you are as a person.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Cool. Okay, so tell me, how did you get into skateboarding?
I got into skateboarding when I was very young. You know, I used to see on TV and I just like draw to it. I just wanted to try it and all of a sudden I started.
Really?
Yeah.
If you had to put a time on it, how long would you say you've been doing it for?
I've been skateboarding for like 15 years.
Wow. That is a long time.
A whole lot.
And like, how did you learn? Because, I mean, unless you have a teacher, I don't know how someone just gets on a skateboard and just starts doing it.
I learned on my own. I used to see it on TV, so trying to learn, you know, I had to go on the internet, look out for what people are doing out there and try to learn from them. So I learned everything I know through the internet.
Where were you looking for videos online?
Anywhere, especially on YouTube, and I used to have some CDs as well, like CDs of skateboarders, so I used to watch, and I used to watch it on Gillette World Sports. That was the first time I saw skateboarding.
Ah.
Yeah.
And did you think this is for me?
Did I do what?
Like when you saw it, did you think that's something that you wanted to do, right?
Yeah, that was what I wanted to do. You know, I grew up in a community where we only have soccer players, like footballers, and nothing else. So I wanted to do something different. So I directed into extreme sports. I went to biking, rollerblading before I came into skateboarding. But I took it as my hobby and that it was something I wanted to do every day. So every day you see me on my skateboard, riding in town, like everywhere I go, I always have my skateboard on me.
But there's so many potholes. Do you have to kind of be careful
to
not fall into one?
That's one thing you need to look at. You know, we don't have good roads. So riding on the streets, it's not advisable, but on the pavement, if it's cool and you think it's safe for you, you can ride, but you need to ride protected, wearing your helmet and your protective gear. That's the most important thing you need to do.
So if I was to try, do you have a helmet for me to wear?
This is street skateboarding, I don't have a helmet.
What? This is like straight up street. Okay, so with street, you don't wear helmet?
Yeah.
No protector, no like kind of pads for your knees, elbows.
Nothing.
Yo, this is hardcore. Go! Ganyobi went about teaching me the basics. Wait, did I say I'd never been on a skateboard? Cool.
All you have to do is to put your front foot here, your back foot here, record that side, the far end or the tail side of the board,
Okay.
twist your leg this way, and you bend your knees. And you are good
And then
to
you'll
go.
push me, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you bend your knees, you have total control over the board, so you don't fall off the skateboard. Yeah. So front leg here. Back leg here. You twist this leg a little bit, turn it this way, and you bend your knees. You keep the balance in the middle. I'm about to push you. Don't jump off it. Just stay on your knees, bend your knees.
Well, why am I going this way? How do I get off?
You get off with your back foot first. Back foot first. That's it. You want to try again?
Okay, let's go again.
Get ready for the first time.
Guys. Are there competitions in Ghana for skateboarding?
Yes, there are competitions. We are now running our skateboarding league. We had our first stop here, second stop at Achimota Mile 7. I think like last week, this past Saturday. And the next one is going to be in October 14th at the West Hills Mall. Like roller skating in general, skateboard, rollerblading, and speed skating, a whole lot of stuff. So you can come and watch as well.
Wow, maybe I'll be good enough. I can practice and I'll be good enough to do something,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So, in regards to skating, do you think, can it bring in money?
Of course, it does bring money, especially when you are in a competition, you win, there is money attached to it. Sometimes you go on commercials, shooting for companies, you get contracts, a huge contract, and you get paid for doing that. So it's not something you just do for fun. If you are good, you can get something in return.
Hold on, so have you ever done adverts?
Yeah.
Have you made good money from it?
Not that good. I don't really focus on making much money. I just want to do it because I love to do it. I just want to skate. I'm not focused about making money from it. And I teach as well. That's my basic goal. Like teach a whole lot of people to learn how to skate.
Well, and then do you make money through teaching as well?
Yeah, I do make money.
Wow. That's really cool that you're kind of using your passion and you can make money from it.
Yeah.
So would you say that you're kind of like the celeb when it comes to the skateboarding world in Ghana?
I wouldn't say that I'm a celeb because skateboarding is small, you know. Not a whole lot of people knows much about skateboarding. Unless those who sees me to be good, they look up to me, they want to learn from me, they want to be like me. To them I can say yes, but to the general public or Ghana as a whole, I can't say I'm a celeb. But I'm a teacher and I'm the best.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you're a teacher and you're the best.
yeah. So
I
they
like
look up
that.
to me.
So you've come to the right person, the best teacher when it comes to skateboarding.
Yeah.